So what's good, boys and girls? Cheers. Yeah. So, a lot has just taken place. As far as the server, dropped it off earlier. Someone straightened it out where everything's being saved and stored and whatnot. Everything was storing onto the boot drive, which is an M.2, which is only 500 gigabytes, which filled up really quick. So I've also got a 6 terabyte hard drive in it, as well as a separate 2 terabyte hard drive in it. So that's 8.5 terabytes of storage. Meanwhile, everything was just being stored onto the half terabyte. So, and I would try to upload something or try to record something, and it would just stop. So, anyway, now everything is sectioned off for different files to go to different drives, right? Excuse me. So anyway, that's all done. Now I'm trying to figure different things out, like where different files are going to now. Because I wanted it to go to like 4K footage and whatnot to go to the 6 terabyte and be stored there, which it was, but where on that drive? So trying to figure out where things are at, and by doing test recordings and whatnot, so I was able to figure that out now, as well as in the different setup that I'm using to actually record this, to delete the other drives off of there, so that way they won't then go to those other drives. So still a lot yet to go on this setup. The Theta Guardian node and the Theta Edge node, all of that was wiped out. I gotta redo all of that all over again. So here we are, right? And the thing is that like with crypto and whatnot, I don't store my seed phrases in my home, and I have to recreate those seed phrases, because some of these things are worth a good bit, and I don't want any of that in my house, So, however, the Guardian node and whatnot is on the computer and just running. You cannot make a transaction from it. I can't make a transaction from it, but in order to recreate everything, it's a bit of a chore. So, yeah. As well as all the other things like the Elron, eGold, Max, other passive income things like that I'm running all the time. That's all fine on the blockchain. Like, what was the other? XPRT, persistence. That's fine. It's on a blockchain. I can log into all of that later. I've got all the, what do you call that? The JSON files and all that kind of stuff stored separately. So, in case this computer ever crashes or someone breaks in and takes a computer, I don't lose everything. Think of that too when you set these different things up. So have a backup for a backup, right? All right, other things going on right now. So, the Hurricane Ida right? Kind of did a number on this property, and speaking with others and whatnot, I've just been footing the bill for all the repairs. The insurance company, they came in, documented a bunch of stuff, and their estimates were way off. I mean, like way off on everything. So they only gave me like $13,000, and that covered the cost of the roof. That was it. That was it. So all these other things that I've been doing to the property are above and beyond that. Were supposed to be covered, and I've just been footing the bill out of my own, well, out of the trust checking account. So to pay for all these different things to these different contractors, and now I've got such an amount to go back to the insurance company with. I mean, it's just crazy how much money I've already spent. And here again, thinking, after speaking with others, that, it's like, I spoke with the tenants earlier today, and they were saying, well, now that you solved all the water leaks, when's the drywall work going to begin? Because it's not just drywall, it's drywall and insulation, right? I said, well, screw it, I'll jump in there and knock it out. I'll just jump in. So, and coming to my senses later after speaking with someone, it's like, what am I doing? What am I doing by doing it myself other than giving the insurance company a break? By me doing all the work, I've already paid. That's what the insurance is for. So it's like scratching my head. I'm just so used to the one who has to do everything. I'm just that guy. I'm the one everyone used to call to go in and fix a problem. And it's like, when there's a problem, it's like, well, I'll just jump on it, not even realizing that, I've already paid for the insurance company to do all of this. But again, you can't do drywall and insulation work with it still leaking, right? Something's going on next door. I guess, they're discussing what I just went over with them as far as different things. When they come in to, it's going to take me a little bit of time to get a few estimates and that kind of stuff for all the drywall work to be done next door. And when that happens, it's all 3 bedrooms upstairs next door. That not a complete gut job, but like every ceiling and one wall, the entire wall, and all new insulation. So, and I will install the metal boxes for ceiling fans in each one of those bedrooms, because that's always been a thing. Everyone wants ceiling fans, and the plastic boxes, a tenant moves in and they connect their own ceiling fan, and then the ceiling fan drops out the ceiling because it's just a plastic box. So I want to have those secured to the ceiling joists, right? But a sturdy box. I want a metal box to do it right. So anyway, getting a few estimates together, and a few other things, like to move the furniture and that kind of stuff, because it's 3 bedrooms full of furniture. And so I'm thinking gonna have to rent a pod to put all that into, and then I'm probably gonna have to put the tenants in a hotel while all this work's being done, because to go room by room would take probably a month to complete. Whereas, if a crew just comes in, everything's cleared out, ready to go, it might take them a week, to gut it and reinstall new sheetrock and all. Look, I can do a lot of that myself. The thing is, I've already paid for someone else to do it, right? And all this other work that I've had go on, it's just been coming straight out of my own pocket. So it's like, I'm kind of like at my wits' end with this. I've got other work to do outside, not just inside. Or I have other work that is not Hurricane Ida related, So I have to take a back seat, if you will. I can't just jump in there and try to start knocking stuff out, Computers making noises. So is next door. So yeah, other things going on like hotel, food, a pod for furniture, all of this other kind of stuff to have a crew just come in and knock it out real quick. And man, once that gets done, it's like it just keeps compounding, So anyway, look, just a quick little update. I think I'm back, but I have to reconfigure everything, even as far as the editing software to do videos. All of what I had is gone. So I'm about to go back through and try to piece this all back together a bit, and I got a few hours worth of work to try to get other nodes up and running and doing different things. But anyway, just a quick little update. Y'all be cool.